February 18, 2023. Saturday of the 6th week. Saint of the day is Saint Simeon. First reading. Hebrew chapter 11. Verse 1 to 7. Brothers and sisters, faith is the realization of what is hoped for and evidence of things not seen. Because of it the ancients were well attested. By faith we understand that the universe was ordered by the word of God, so that what is visible came into being through the invisible. By faith Abel offered to God a sacrifice greater than Cain's. Through this, he was attested to be righteous, God bearing witness to his gifts, and through this, though dead, he still speaks. By faith Enoch was taken up so that he should not see death, and he was found no more because God had taken him. Before he was taken up, he was attested to have pleased God. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For anyone who approaches God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him. By faith Noah, warned about what was not yet seen, with reverence built an ark for the salvation of his household. Through this, he condemned the world and inherited the righteousness that comes through faith. Responsorial Song. I will praise your name forever, Lord. Gospel. Mark chapter 9. Verse 2 to 13. Jesus took Peter, James, and John and led them up a high mountain apart by themselves. And he was transfigured before them, and his clothes became dazzling white, such as no fuller on earth could bleach them. Then Elijah appeared to them along with Moses, and they were conversing with Jesus. Then Peter said to Jesus in reply, Rabbi, it is good that we are here. Let us make 3 tents. One for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. He hardly knew what to say, they were so terrified. Then a cloud came, casting a shadow over them. Then from the cloud came a voice, This is my beloved Son. Listen to him. Suddenly, looking around, the disciples no longer saw anyone but Jesus alone with them. As they were coming down from the mountain, he charged them not to relate what they had seen to anyone, except when the Son of Man had risen from the dead. So they kept the matter to themselves, questioning what rising from the dead meant. Then they asked him, Why do the scribes say that Elijah must come first? He told them, Elijah will indeed come first and restore all things. Yet how is it written regarding the Son of Man that he must suffer greatly and be treated with contempt? But I tell you that Elijah has come and they did to him whatever they pleased, as it is written of him. Reflection. He was transfigured before them. Mark's account of the transfiguration of Jesus has elements similar to Moses' encounter with God. The mountain, the cloud covering the mountain, God speaking to Moses. Exodus chapter 24, verse 12 to 18. Chapter 25, verse 1. In one instance, Moses was accompanied by Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, and the 70 elders of Israel who beheld the God of Israel. Exodus chapter 24, verse 9 to 10. In turn, Peter, James, and John witnessed the transfigured Jesus conversing with the two heavenly figures, Elijah and Moses. Moses, who represents the law, spoke with God, face to face, in his lifetime. Exodus chapter 33, verse 11. And Elijah, who represents the prophets, was expected to return before the Messiah comes. Mark chapter 9, verse 12. Clearly, the identity of Jesus as the Son of God is revealed to the three disciples who were privy to other intimate moments in the raising of Jairus' daughter to life. Mark chapter 5, verse 37 to 40, and Jesus' prayer in Gethsemane. Mark chapter 14, verse 33. With the transfiguration experience, the disciples will be encouraged to face the impending trials and suffering that await Jesus and, later, his followers. At his own martyrdom, Saint Stephen stood steadfast, saying, "Behold, I see the heavens opened, and the Son of Man standing at the right hand of God." Acts chapter 7, verse 56.